So your home has been on the market for a while, but the offers just aren't coming in the way that you would expect. What now? Making strategic pricing adjustments could be the key to attracting buyers and sealing the deal. In this video, I'm going to be sharing expert strategies for adjusting your home's price without undervaluing. We're going to cover everything from market analysis to timing and communication tactics. Let's dive in. What's up, everyone? My name is Jack Bouvier with the Bouvier Real Estate, the selling journey, and helping you buy and invest to grow your portfolio in this booming market of Saskatchewan. If you have any questions for me or just curious about the real estate market at all, feel free to reach out to me. My contact details are in the description below, as well as all my links in order to find the properties that are for sale, the properties that sold, your home's value, off-market deals, all that fun stuff. I'd be happy to connect with you and help you achieve your real estate goals. Why do price adjustments matter? Well, the market dictates value, and buyers are well informed as to what's on the market and what is selling. A home price too high can stagnate and making it appear less desirable over time. The longer that properties are for sale, the more questions buyers are asking as to why it's on the market for so long. Is it in a rough area? Is there something wrong with the property? Or what's going on? Especially in competitive times like the spring markets, or depending on what's exactly happening in the market, if there are a lot of properties to choose from, buyers understand that they have lots of options, so you want to make sure that your property stands out in front of the crowd. Some signs that a price adjustment is needed: if you guys are getting no showings or offers at all, or very little. Potentially you've been getting some feedback from some other real estate agents or buyers about the price being too high, and the comparables in your area are selling faster at lower prices. And the unfortunate thing is, when you do have your property priced higher compared to the other surrounding properties that are for sale that are priced a little bit lower, you are actually helping sell those other properties at a lower price. Since buyers are looking at, oh wow, I could buy this house for $400,000. Why would I buy the same house for $420,000? So you're actually making those lower priced properties sell rather than buyers choosing your property. I know it doesn't seem fair, right? So when considering price adjustments, timing is crucial. Assess your listing performance after 30 to 45 days, a full month to a month and a half. Early adjustments are more impactful versus waiting 6 months down the road. You also want to consider the market conditions. What's exactly happening? Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? When it is a buyer's market, competitive pricing is crucial in order to stand out amongst the competition. Next, look at the seasonal trends. Even though we're in January, it's very busy, market's ramping up. We might see an earlier spring market than expected. And are you coming into the fall months? Are we coming into more of a buyer's market, or are we in a seller's market like the spring? So knowing the seasonal trends, the time of year, because it certainly does impact the buyer behavior. I'd recommend that you adjust your pricing before the seasonal slowdown of wintertime or fall to maximize your interest and get it sold before it really slows down. So how can you adjust your price strategically? I would recommend conducting a new comparative market analysis with your trusted real estate agent. Review some recent sales, some active listings, some expired listings to reassess your home's true value. Focus on homes with a similar size, bedrooms, features, amenities, garage, location, size of the lot, all those things that make it most comparable to your property. Now you need to determine the right amount to adjust. A reduction of approximately 2 to 5% can easily make a significant impact without undervaluing your home. Example, a $10,000 reduction on a $400,000 house can attract fresh interest without major losses. And as well, you must consider those incremental values, such as the 300,000, the 100,000s, the 50,000s, and the 25,000s, as lots of real estate agents put on their clients on a search in those specific price ranges. If a client is pre-approved up to 340,000, they are probably going to look at all the properties in between 250 to 350. So if you have your home priced at 355, you're going to be missing out on all those buyers who are looking at homes only up to 350. So it's commonly called pricing on the bridge, which means you're pricing right on the 350. So you're getting all the people looking at 350 and below, and all the people looking at 350 and above. So you get a whole lot more interest and attraction in that way. Another thing that I would recommend doing is avoiding those small continuous adjustments. If you're going to adjust your property value, do a good chunk quick and just hold on to that adjustment for a long term, see what happens, and then reassess from there. I believe that one meaningful adjustment is way more effective than several minor adjustments. Sometimes those frequent small adjustments can signal some desperation to the buyers. Another thing when you are doing a price adjustment is to reposition your listing. You want to market the price adjustment as a new opportunity. So you want to update your listing description to highlight the new price, potentially even change the cover picture as it shows a full brand new listing with a new cover picture, a new price, new description with that price in there. Promote the change on social media, all of the other platforms that you have it marketed on, and also make the headline as new price adjustment or price reduction, new price alert. Don't miss this incredible value of this home in Saskatoon. So something where it really catches the online audience. So the main thing when you do these price adjustments, you want to communicate it very effectively. Update all the marketing channels. Ensure that the price is reflective on all the MLS listings, all the online real estate platforms that you have it listed as, and all the signage and the flyers that you have printed off. Next, what you'd want to do is engage your network. So ideally, all the people that have looked at your place online and in person, you got all their contact information. You'd want to mass call them, mass email them and say, hey, just so you know, we have adjusted our price. If you're still interested, it's now this price. So if you're interested, let me know. You'd want to inform some buyer's agents about the price adjustment to reignite their interest and let them talk to their clients to see if they have anyone interested. And this usually gets a whole lot more interest. And the last thing is use online social media for your advantage. It's the day and age where majority of businesses are promoting their business and their services and products online. So it's a time and place where you need to be marketing your home on social media as well. Create a short form video or some before and after pictures of the renovations. A quick walkthrough video with the new price can grab a lot of attention. Some additional tips to boost the listing are to invest in new pictures or potentially a virtual tour or a drone picture or maybe even staging to refresh your listing's appeal. A small investment in this professional photography or these small investments can make your home stand out amongst the crowd. And when you do a price adjustment, I want you to think of it as being a complete listing refresh. So these people that may have not previously come to the house are now going to be seeing your house for the first time. So you want to make sure it shows in its best light. Another great strategy when you do a price adjustment is to host an open house, as when you've done that price adjustment correctly with the right marketing, online tools and everything, you've got hopefully a lot more online interest. So now's the perfect time to host an open house where you can bring in all that online interest now back to your property and have them come through an open house, create that competitive buyer's demand, and ideally get multiple offers. Another great thing to consider too when you're making these price adjustments is to address the buyer feedback that you got before you went ahead and did the pricing adjustment. If potentially a buyer said that, oh, there was this crack in the wall or these walls we didn't like or this flooring was busted here, well, maybe you can fix those minor adjustments before you do the price adjustment and relist it. So then that way, you know that all of the feedback and the criticism that you got from buyers, you can maybe have done for a reasonable price without going and painting the walls pink if they wanted the walls pink, but just making it more appealing and inviting for all buyers to come and have a look at and have some more interest in the property. Adjusting your home's price doesn't mean that you're losing. It's a smart strategy to meet market demands and attract serious buyers. With the right timing, data, and communication, you can make a pricing adjustment that leads to success. If you need expert advice on pricing your home or navigating the dynamic real estate market, feel free to give me a call. All my contact details are below in the description, along with all my links to my free resources. So if you have any questions about anything, please reach out to me and I'd be happy to connect with you.